As long as there is good in this world, evil shall ever persist to challenge it. But behind this eternal struggle, there's another battle that quietly rages on.
Now you've really met your match, Blader! Tremble before the lethal and overwhelmingly wide reach of Hydra! Run!
Regenerating Monster Hydra, a creature with 8 extra heads, is what the proposal imagined before they cut that number to bring costs down. Beware, for she carries a powerful venom, the proposal continued. But venom is surprisingly expensive, so...
This meager monster poses no threat to me! I'll make short work of it by attacking with all my might!
That wind is intense! Looks like Blader's not in the mood to mess around today!
This situation is precarious. If I don't defeat this creature quickly, I'm gonna be late for work!
Divine Swordsman Blader. Works the evening shift on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Mizuki here.
Hey! How are you, Mizuki? It's Matsuyama. You know, from the out-of-town gig the other day, remember?
How could I ever forget?
Anyway, we're short tomorrow. So I thought I'd call to see if you're free.
Well, that sort of depends. Same deal as last time?
Why? Do you have some kind of objection?
Don't know if I'd put it that way. But I don't think that kind of work is the right fit for me, so...
Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that job didn't really play to your strengths, did it? Totally with you there.
Thanks for understanding.
But tomorrow's gig is going to be a different thing. It's real light work, I promise. Oh, I almost forgot. Lunch will be provided. High-quality seafood if that's more your thing.
Yeah?
So, can you make it?
Whew, I'm beat. I did manage to make it here in time for the start of my shift, at least. But if I want more hours, I gotta step it up. Being an undercover superhero with a part-time job is harder than I thought.
Well, it looks like you two saved the day once again.
You got that right. Magical girls Pili and Magia will never let the forces of evil emerge victorious. We'll keep the city safe. That's the promise that we
A
made.
licensed magical girl duo. Boy, are they lucky. Full-time heroes get to list the job on their resume. Plus, they get sponsorships. Anime adaptations, merchandise, pachinko slot machines, live shows with crowds of adoring fans. So awesome! But now that I think about it, what's with the magical girl trend recently? Are transforming heroes on the way out? Could this whole Blader thing be the hero equivalent of a dead-end job? What can I get you?
How about a bowl of pork on rice, with a double helping of pickled ginger?
1 pork on rice! Heading home for the day, huh? Are you tired? Because you look kind of tired.
I just had a bad day at work. You know how it is.
She had a bad day? At the job she can't talk about?
You telling me this is all you got?
I'm so sorry. I didn't have very many customers yesterday. Please, no!
Stop whining! If you need more money, then work harder.
That brute! How dare he!
I worked so hard, but with the budget and deadline, I ended up having to roll out an incomplete product.
Wait, what did you say?
Divine Swordsman Blader Kenji Saramaki had the wrong idea about her job.
I know our concept was solid, but there's more to it than that. Things just didn't work out.
Yeah, I can relate. I've been feeling kinda reflective about work stuff lately, too. Like maybe the way I've been going about things is all wrong.
I can't pretend to know what your work situation is like, but I can imagine that it has its difficulties.
That it does. But I'm the one who chose this path. So I'm not gonna start compromising now.
Compromising? Of course! I've been so focused on churning out results that without even realizing it, I've been compromising on the process!
Anyway, here you go. 1 pork on rice.
Thanks so much. That was just the advice I needed to hear. I'm going to work tomorrow with a new attitude.
Hey, now that's the spirit. You got this.
Get ready to die, Blader! However terrifying you thought Hydra was before, now she's twice as dangerous.
Regenerating Monster Hydra 2. A fearsome creature with 2 extra heads. And was supposed to carry a powerful venom. But unfortunately...
Those minions of Agostia are something else. They almost made me late to work again. Why do they always have to show up on Saturdays anyway? I'm afraid this might be too much for me to keep up with.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. Because this city is under our protection. And now you can be Magia Rose too. Magia Sword won't give up, and neither should you. Deluxe Magia Stick and Deluxe Magia Compact. Get yours today from Pepinia.
Maybe this just isn't what I'm supposed to be doing.
Pork on rice. And with a triple helping of pickled ginger this time.
Hey, I hate to say it, but you look even worse than last time.
I decided to look over some old documents. But they only had paper copies. Once again, I let myself be ruled by budgets and deadlines at the expense of the big picture. Hydra's still not at a level I can be satisfied with.
I'm so sorry, Miss Kuroitsu. It's all my fault we lost to Mr. Blader back there.
Lost is an understatement. He beat the ever-living crap out of us! By the way, why do you call us Hydra when we only have 3 heads? You making fun of us or something?
Please, Sister 1, Sister 2, that's enough, okay?
Now that it's quitting time, why don't you take us to a cafe and treat us to some good grub? I'd rather go to Ginza or Akasaka and grab a beer.
Hey, listen, Miss Kuroitsu. I think real hard before I give this thing any more heads.
Shut up, you filthy animal!
Say that again! I dare ya! Stop! I don't want to fight!
Gotta step it up already. This was the Hydra I had in mind. First, she paralyzed Blader with her venom, then hit him with a barrage of attacks with her multitude of heads. He wouldn't stand a chance. 2 extra heads just isn't enough. If I could just come up with a little more funding, then I...
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Sorry about that.
This is a lot of stuff. You're taking all this home with you?
Yeah, this is all stuff I need for work.
Your job seems like it's really difficult.
It is. But you know, it's more than just a job to me. It's also my passion. Something I believe in deeply on a personal level. I can't let myself lose sight of why I do this.
Why you do it? Yeah. Why did I first decide to become Blader? I did it to help people in need. I can't lose sight of what's important to me either. Here you go. And thanks a lot. I needed to hear that.
Huh?
I'm afraid I started to let something important get away from me. but you just helped me get it back. I'm very grateful to you.
Oh, glad I could help. Let's both keep doing our best then.
Thanks! Please come again!
That guy is so genuine. I need to take a more can-do attitude to reworking my proposal and beating the fine swordsman Blader. I won't give up until he's been annihilated! This is the end for you, Blader! Seriously, for real this time!
Regenerating monster New Hydra. A terrifying sight with even more extra heads than last time. Due to the cost of the new heads, plans to include a powerful venom were once again scrapped.
Curse you, Agostia! Saturday again? Come on!
Fight on, Blader. Your opponent struggles as well.
I leave the rest in your hands.
Hang on! This is exactly the same job as last time!
No, it isn't. Last time was in Kyushu for the Secret Society of Evil Incorporated. This time we're in Hokkaido working for Tifador, who's a part of Umbra, which is under the authority of the King of the Forest of Darkness. Totally different organizations. He's here.
Hailing from the forests of the north and banishing darkness with the light of the moon, the Night of Owls! Kant! Time for you to return to the darkness!
Here we go.
No way! How can you pull this light work?
Well, let me start by emphasizing the importance our company's president places on face-to-face interaction. In that spirit, all job applicants are interviewed in person without resume pre-screening. Now, having said that, may I assume it's your belief that appropriate attire for an interview such as this includes an animal costume?
Oh, please allow me to clarify. This isn't a costume, it's my real body.
Which would mean you are naked.
Well, I did put on a tie.
Yes, I suppose naked with a tie is much better. Are you aware that technological innovation is our company's primary focus?
Yes, very much so. Your contributions to society are the very reason I'd like to work here.
And in the event that you were hired, tell me a bit about what kinds of skills you'd bring to the table.
Well, first and foremost, destroying heroes with deadly precision.
Just to be clear, that's murder, basically.
If that's how you wish to characterize it, then yes! I will murder for you!
That's good to know.
We regret to inform you... Rejection letter. Saw that coming. Not that it makes any difference. Even if I did get a new job, I'd still be a monster. Still, though, I know there's no point dwelling on it. But when I imagine myself in the same job 10 or 20 years from now, I'm not sure how I feel. Is this really what I want to do with my life? Yay! Thanks for stopping by! For now, though, I guess there's nothing for it but to keep doing what I'm doing. Working as a cast member at an amusement park run by Agostia's front company. Hey, how you doing? Want a balloon?
Yes, please. Thank you. And it's pink, my favorite color.
Really? That's wonderful. I'm so glad you like it.
Bye, Mr. Bird. Thanks again.
Yeah, thanks. That was nice. Aureo.
Yeah, right. Are you kidding me or what? That bird took me for some kind of baby who'd go gaga over a balloon. How embarrassing! And why didn't you just go along with it? Do you think I'm some little balloon-loving kid too? Is that it?
No, that isn't what I think of you at all. I guess you just looked short next to that bird and I got temporarily confused.
Uh-huh. Saying I look short's pretty different than saying I look like a kid. Seriously, I wish I was tall too.
Hey, you sure it's a good idea to be holding on to me like that? Wouldn't want to risk someone from class seeing us and getting the wrong idea.
I'm following orders. HQ specifically told us to stick together, remember?
Yes, of course I do, but they didn't mean it literally.
Monster Monitor detected! Monster Monitor
Let's go.
Magia Break!
Ryo Shikishima and Yuto Higawa may look like ordinary school children, but in fact, they are a pair of superheroes with an official license to protect the city. Magical girls, Pelia Magia.
Magical girl, Magia Rose! Magical girl, Magia Sword!
Hey, I gotta ask you something. When the two of us transform, have you noticed you end up shorter than me?
Oh, you know, that may be true. Everything around me does seem to be bigger now.
What is it? Your body gets shorter, so...
What's this? What's with the size of these? You were just playing it cool because you didn't want me to notice how big you made your boobs!
I didn't make them this big! I didn't have anything to do
Yuto,
with it!
stupid, beautiful, big boobs, Yuto! Yeah! Feeling much better now! Come on, Yuto! There's a monster on the loose and time's a-wasting, so what do you say? Let's get to it!
Real, your mood swings are honestly the worst, you know that?
Sister 1, Sister 2, please try to get along.
It's not my fault. She's always picking fights. You're the one who said, and I quote, being an action star is easy as long as you're hot. Yeah, and I stand by it too. The hard stuff's done with stuntmen and CGI. Oh, well, if hanging off a landing cargo plane's so easy, I'd like to see you try it.
This is such a stupid argument. Everyone knows what really makes a good movie is the quality of the screenplay.
Hey, did you guys see the one with the snowman? What was it called again?
No one cares!
Sisters, please! If you keep carrying on like this, a hero might find us!
Monster detected. Let's take it out with one shot.
Right! Follow my lead, Rose! Magia Ball Break!
I was born into this world as a monster. It's the only thing I've ever known how to be. Maybe I can find something within this identity to be proud of.
We missed the core! Little brat thinks she's so smart! Sisters, are all of you okay?
Come on, we should go. These two are long-range fighters.
Not loving our chances here. You won't escape! Piercing Frost!
Broadly speaking, monsters exist for a single purpose. So it should come as no surprise that they tend to be pretty inflexible. But Miss Kuroitsu's designs are different. She affords her monsters the breathing room they need to develop on an individual level. So perhaps I have her to thank for the feelings of indecision that have plagued me, and for the sense of confidence that comes from finally being able to set them aside. In the knowledge that all I have to do is choose my path, and follow it wherever it may lead.
Natsu, you okay? Please wake up.
All right, let's finish her. The balloon bird? Don't be fooled by its looks. That's a monster.
I'm more than that. I'm a great colleague!
What speed? I'm not letting some big fat bird get away from me! Piercing Frost!
Induced lightning system! Great Spirit, activate!
Uh-oh.
Are you hurt, Rose? Did I just lose him? Hey, Rose?
Ah! How could I have predicted a big weird friend would have a move like that? It's just not fair!
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay. So you messed up. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop believing in your strength.
It's my fault! I'm sorry, Yuto! I'll do better next time!
You seem more like your old self now. And by the way, would you mind not yelling out my real name while I'm transformed?
Cannon! I made us some bento boxes. I was hoping you'd join me for lunch.
Matsu woke up real early to make these, you know. You'd have to be a real sucker to turn down an opportunity like this.
I trust you're man enough to understand.
Listen, don't worry. There's nothing weird in there, okay?
Follow my path, wherever it may lead.
Next time, the soul of a demon drinking into a stupor at a banquet of illusions while